do you, when you're thinking of what your next project's going to be, do you know what 5 books from now, what you're going to be working on, or do you just decide closer to the day once the previous book's finished? How soon do you know what you're doing next?
No. Well, I always am working on many things at the same time. No, I shouldn't say always. I guess when I'm in the real heart of a novel, everything else falls away and I don't go to any of my other classes. But when I'm starting something new and I don't really know if it's going anywhere, I dabble in other things. So I might have several different kinds of stories going. I have a couple of picture book ideas, and working on this novel and maybe that novel, or maybe this little chapter book. And I'll just kind of poke around in all of those things until something really grabs. And then I'll just focus on that thing until I get it to a point where I want to send it to somebody, I guess. And then I send it off and see if anybody wants it. Well, I send it to my agent, and he does that.
Who's going to say no at this point?
Oh, no, I get rejected. A lot, plenty. Yeah.
No, feed my myth that there's a point you can reach in your career where nobody says no to you anymore.
Sorry. No, they say no. It seems to be quite easy for people to say no. I definitely get rejected a lot. And you just have to, let it roll off, I guess.
Do you?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I've been really fortunate in that I haven't been in a real, I haven't had a long dry period where nobody's taking anything ever. And so it's, I have hope. I'm always hopeful the next thing will be a hit. And, because I work on a lot of things, I sometimes have multiple things out. So if I get one thing rejected, it doesn't mean that everything is, there's still other things out there floating around.
So you're never sitting around pining for just your one book. You're hard at work on something else.
I'm always working on something else. Yeah. And that I think that's good, because having everything invested in one thing is that's setting yourself up for heartbreak, I think. Or joy. I mean, it can go either way.
Sure. All your eggs in one basket works if you watch that basket.
Don't drop it.